I wonder what happens to my recycling after I put it out for collection.
After your recycling is collected from your home, the recyclables are delivered to EnviroSort and loaded onto conveyor belts where the sorting begins.
Over 335,000 households in Worcestershire and Herefordshire are now recycling at home.
The first job is to sort everything by hand and remove the obvious things which have been put into the recycling by mistake. The recycling passes through a glass breaker where a series of rotating discs crush the glass. The fragments of glass fall through gaps between the discs. The other recyclables surf over the top and continue on their journey through EnviroSort.
If you recycle just one glass bottle, it saves enough energy to power a TV for a whole hour.
The recyclables then move to the ballistic separator, which separates the paper and card from the other items. The flat things, paper and card, move up the separator, and the 3D things, like bottles and cans, roll down it. The flat things are then sorted. The card can easily be picked off the conveyor, leaving just the paper.
It takes just 7 days for a newspaper to be recycled and come back as a new newspaper again.
The next task is to sort the 3D things from the ballistic separator. To separate the metals, there are magnets to remove steel cans, and eddy current separators that work like magnets in reverse to eject aluminium cans.
Recycling one aluminium can saves enough energy to power a microwave long enough to make more than 3 meals.
The plastics are separated using an optical sorter. These are special scanners which recognise plastics and use jets of air to blow them off the conveyor. The plastics which have been blown off then go through more optical sorters to separate the plastics into different types.
Recycling one shower gel bottle saves enough energy to toast nearly 3 rounds of bread.
The sorted materials pass through a final quality control to ensure they are fully sorted and free of contamination before being conveyed to balers, where it is squashed into bales, ready to be transported out of EnviroSort to reprocessors to be made into new products.
Over 70,000 tonnes of recycling is processed by EnviroSort every year. That's enough to fill 3,128 double-decker buses.
And that's how the recycling that goes into your container goes on to make new things. To help us make the most of your recycling, only include the right materials. We want your card, paper, cans, plastic bottles, plastic containers, cartons, glass bottles and jars. Make sure it's clean. Squash any cardboard so that it's flat. No need to squash your bottles or cans. You can even include your bottle lids. By doing this, the next bottle of squash you buy, the car you drive, or the paper you read could be made from material from EnviroSort. Closing the loop on recycling.